The 8-6 suited on table 3 is pretty close there. I don't mind a flat versus this guy. We can pick up a lot of pots uncontested on the turn, and it flops pretty well. Don't know what happened on the... I just want to quickly rewind there, see what happened on table 2. Did he call off really light again? Yeah, wow, that is bizarre. So he calls off 8.5 bigs with 6-8 suited. So it seems that he just likes suited double gappers. He raise called 15 bigs in the last video with 9-7 suited. It's pretty bad. So it must not have been a misclick last time. We just have to assume every now and then he just spazzes out, decides to call it off and hopefully get there. But that is definitely a losing play with the 6-8 there. The unexploitable calling range by him, 8.5 big blinds deep, is every pair, every ace, every suited king, queen 6 suited plus, king 6 off plus, queen 9 off plus, jack 10 off plus. And that's a really wide range to call off. That's assuming I'm jamming correctly, which I'm hoping I do. But yeah, 6-8 suited by any stretch of the imagination is not a call there. Nine 2 suited is pretty close, and I think it is a jam. 3.5 big blinds is around optimal for 9-2 suited, and he had about 4, so it's pretty close, and I don't mind it. He called pretty wide again. So we're definitely not jamming the 10-2. He started calling quite wide. And I like the table 1 here. Instead of jamming, we raise call. He does end up having a strong hand that he was calling off with anyway, but it's far better to raise call. King 4 off, unexploitable jam. Raise calling is a bit dicey because I think we can get him to fold better hands than ours. If we just jam like King 5 through to King 9, he's probably folding 12 bigs deep. So I do like a jam rather than a raise call. The Jack 2, now that we know how spazzy he's been with his call offs, I think the Jack 2 is a good fold. Here we check back on a flop that's going to hit him a fair bit. We pick up a gutter with a pair, so we do call turn. And he's not going to be bluffing this spot very much. I would like to call down in one of those spots, just in case we've got our read a little bit wrong. Because there were some misdraws there that he could be bombing on the river. So sometimes I do get a little curious, and it's a good call because even though it might be wrong in a vacuum and that particular hand gives us information, especially when we're playing him over a long term, 4 tables, ends up being around 50 games over a couple of hours, so information like that is crucial. The King 9 off there. It's pretty close whether to raise call there. I think I would have. He's getting pretty spazzy in aggro now. And I think he can definitely be jamming a lot wider. The old table ninja misclick on table 3, which is really annoying, but I played him a couple of times where he just flats this massive raise and then just check folds on the flop. It's pretty bizarre. Like, You would have thought he would pick up on the pattern and either 3-bet or check raise, bluff, flop, or whatever. It's obvious I'm not deliberately doing it, but he's obviously not paying much attention.